close my eyes and drift into a comforting sleep as I lie here beneath my sheets, thinking about what could have been and all the moments that I've missed. But one thing that I'm sure of is that you are the one, the only one for me. It's hard to sleep at night. I lie here waiting for the sunrise while I'm contemplating my life, and I still can't close my eyes, thinking about what could have been and all the moments that I missed. But one thing that I'm sure of is that you are the one,
滑り台ある
the only one for me. I do worry over every situation, the feel of desperation. All that matters now is that I really know that you are the one, the only one for me. Only one for
食べていいよ。
美味しい。
おいしい。
ゴールドキウイです。
これはこれ綺麗。あ、写真の方がいいよ。
こっちでもいいよ。
いや、大丈夫。
隅っこだし。
はい、いや。